Now we want to check in with Mike Cairns. He's reporting live right now from the Rocky River Police Station. His story is about a situation involving Chris Perez, the Indians' reliever. This is a news conference going on right now in Rocky River about Chris Perez.
Is there any questions you have afterwards? Again, this is an ongoing investigation, so please bear with us. We'll do the best we can for you. All right? Jeff? Tom?
Sorry about that.
Yes.
Whoever talks, you can just say and spell your name
Okay.
first, that's all.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chief Kelly Stillman, Chief of Police for the City of Rocky River. I'd like to introduce Mr. Jeff Capretto. Jeff is our West Shore Enforcement Bureau Narcotics Officer in Charge, and my City Prosecutor, Mr. Michael O'Shea. On June 4th, 2013, a multi-jurisdictional operation was conducted involving the West Shore Enforcement Bureau Narcotics Unit, U.S. Postal Investigative Services, and the Rocky River Police Department. This happened concerning a controlled delivery of drugs to 19850 Park Lane Drive in the city of Rocky River. The matter at this time is still under investigation and no charges have been filed. I will guarantee you this, as soon as more information becomes available, I will give it to you immediately. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions anybody may have at this time.
Chief, is it true that that house has been targeted in the past and the previous owners had some drug problems and there was that house has been targeted by the enforcement before?
I can tell you that we have had criminal activity at 19850 Park Lane Drive. We have been there on more than one occasion.
Can you tell us what the delivery was?
That we're going to wait as soon as we get the information back from BCI. I'll be able to tell you 100% categorically what it was.
How many people are being investigated?
At this time, there were two residents or renters of that property home at the time the delivery was made.
So was there criminal activity before, how long does that date back to, the criminal activity at that residence?
Well, our CAD system, we've had several calls, not all criminal nature, but we've been to that resident on more than one occasion.
In what time frame?
Past 10 years.
Was it an undercover officer that delivered the package that made the delivery?
I wasn't there. All I know was a detail conducted by those three agencies that were mentioned.
Do we know who actually answered the door and accepted that package?
No, sir, I do not have that information.
So no charges, no arrest, just to confirm. No
Yes.
charges, no arrest.
After the delivery was made, a search warrant was executed, evidence was obtained, that evidence was brought back, and that will be turned over to our BCI unit in the state of Ohio and our city prosecutor for charges once we get back all the results from the product.
Was there anything besides that package that was found as a result of the search warrant?
I do not have that information, I'm sorry.
Are those two people being held now at the...
There were no criminal arrests. In the course of an investigation of this type, a search warrant is conducted, evidence is obtained, and then charges will be coming forthcoming. Will happen after the fact, more or less.
Can you talk about potential charges? I mean, with the situation?
Well, it's no mystery that this was obviously a controlled substance, and depending on what it was and how much it was, charges will be filed accordingly.
What do you suspect the substance was? You say you're waiting for lab results. Well, what is it believed to be? Is it marijuana? Is it cocaine?
I'm going to wait for the lab results to speculate before I give an honest answer to that. I don't want to say something that isn't true. In defense of the renters of the home in the city of Rocky River, it wouldn't be prudent upon me to give you inaccurate information.
Do you know how much of it was?
That again, I cannot say until I get the results back. I'm sorry. If I had the information, I'd tell you. Yes, ma'am.
Chris Perez's home?
I was going to say, can you confirm
Is
the
this-
city
is this where
who
Chris-
the renters?
Why
Yes.
are we having a press conference?
Yes, it was Chris Perez and his wife. That's correct.
Can you tell me her name?
I think you folks may be more...
Chief, do you know the time
Thank
frame?
you.
Like, how long is this?
Well, the process started in the morning and went to the late afternoon. So it was an on-day process. It's not something that just happens instantaneously. A lot of investigation involved.
The time frame, though, of before you can move forward with any charges or arrests, possibly?
Well, the BCI, where the evidence was taken in Richfield, has a lot of work to do. They're backlogged, I know, right now with the Castro investigation. And when they can, they'll get to us right away. BCI is very good in the state of Ohio. They do a great job, but they are backlogged. Every police department around here uses them for their analysis.
What tipped you off? How did you find out?
That, I don't have that information. I'm sorry.
Is that an ongoing investigation to the home because of ongoing previous criminal activity?
I can honestly say because of past history, that had nothing to do with what happened yesterday. It may be coincidental and someone can surmise from that, but the two were not connected.
So the postman smelled something funny, or?
Well, the U.S. Postal Investigative Service was involved, and they have a protocol that they do. So that basically probably was a progression of events. If something was delivered to the post office that they felt was suspicious, and they took it from there.
Can you repeat, please, the entities that were involved in this?
Yes, it was the West Shore Enforcement Bureau Narcotics Unit. WEB is their short, their acronym.
West Shore what?
WEB, West Shore Enforcement Bureau. The United States Postal Service Investigative Office, which is the U.S. Postal Inspector, and the Rocky River Police Department.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
So it was delivered through regular mail?
That's correct.
Okay.
The previous incidents weren't directly related?
There was a lot of things that happened at that home, a lot of CAD history.
What kind of history?
CAD, our computer-aided dispatch. We've been to that home on numerous occasions for quite a volley of incidents.
With the same residents?
Are the current residents?
No,
or for-
no.
Okay.
The Perez's have never lived at that address before. They are renting that address now.
Park Lane, I'm sorry.
Park Lane, yes, 19850 Park Lane Drive.
Chief, was the package that was delivered, was it addressed to the Perez's? Do we know that? Or was it that address and a different person it was addressed to? Was it addressed to the Perez's directly?
I don't know. I think that would be further investigated by the U.S. Postal Office. They would probably be able to give you a more concrete answer. I did not see the